What's going on, guys? My name is Ricky Lee.
Go. I am Torchlife Gang.
This is TST.
TST, baby, we here.
Welcome
the
to the
first podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. You know, I was excited, and just to be transparent with you guys, it took us a minute to figure out this audio situation and multiple camera setup, but we're getting it. This is our first one. We're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, we in there.
So here's the first topic, okay? And if you've missed and you don't understand or you're new to this channel, our hope is to just inspire you, help you to grow. We're bringing our Bible study. We've been getting together for about over a year now.
Yeah.
And we've taken all that Bible study every week, every month, and all these questions and stuff that we've kind of gone over with each other.
Yeah.
And we're bringing it to your table now.
Yeah.
So, table study. Here we are.
Table study. Here we go. Here we go.
All right. So the first subject that we have.
It's Christianity. Why Christianity?
Why Christian? So
why?
Torch is the one who came up with the subject matter for this first one, which was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And he actually asked the difference between Christianity and other religions. So I guess I'll start. I'll ask you the first question.
Oh, hit me. Let's go.
You ready, sir?
I'm kind of ready.
That focus is good?
I think so, yeah. Focus is going crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I think when we stay locks us in, and then we'll edit this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
What made you become a Christian?
I didn't choose Christianity. Christianity chose me. You know what I'm saying? So
Put that in your fortune cookie, guys.
I didn't choose the streets. The streets chose me.
Yeah.
No, I grew up in it. I was born into it. Prayed over. I was told I was prayed over in the belly. My mom's.
Okay.
So I kind of grew up in it. And so I tell people back in the '90s was different. Like growing up in the '90s was different
For sure.
Because I remember my mom. I had a whole book of Pokemon cards, and she burnt the whole thing, bruh. Because she said it was witchcraft.
Do you know how much it'd be worth now?
Bruh. You don't gotta tell me. This is all my great.
We could have had like a real studio set up.
Bruh, I already know. Look, I'm going bald because of it. Look at that. No, so I knew Jesus because of Christianity. But as I've grown up now and I've matured and I'm studying, I'm now understanding that it's more of a they say relationship, right? But I've actually found Jesus in the aspect of, okay, cool, I found Jesus. This is what it really means. My mom shouldn't have burnt that stupid little book. You know what I mean? Like, my mom shouldn't have did this or shouldn't have did that. But, it's parenting, right? Because she heard someone talk, crazy, religious, fanatic guy saying, if your kids are doing Pokemon stuff, it's witchcraft, you got to burn it. He's going to go die and go to hell. I was 7. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand. I was really upset. So, I think about it to this day. I'm 30 years old. But still, it's just things like that. So that's what gave me a great beginning introduction. Halloween.
Okay.
I dressed up as Moses. I wasn't allowed to dress up as a Ninja Turtle.
Oh, man.
All the homies were dressing up as
okay.
cool
You went to the Harvest Nights.
Yeah,
not Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yo, I never won a bike. I'm still upset about it. So, but that was my introduction to Christianity. And then, you stray away from God and stuff like that. But, you look at the other religions, and I looked at the other religions, and I was like, the only thing that made sense at the time when I did look around was the Muslims.
Okay.
Because it's so close to the Bible. It's just so twisted, though, too. You know what I mean? Because you meet a lot of Muslims, and they're really nice. But it's like a twisted version of the Bible.
Which I think that's a whole other... that's a whole other table study, right?
But there has to be a truth between one of them, right?
For sure.
One of them has a little bit more factual evidence than the other one. There's still facts, but still. So that's what made me choose Christianity. And that's why I've started studying Jesus and the Christianity deeper than what I just grew up in.
Okay.
Because you always have to grow your walk up.
Okay.
So that's why I chose it.
Cool.
That was a long explanation.
That's okay. He's kind of long-winded, but that's the point of the podcast. I think my introduction or why the way I would answer why let me see the difference between Christianity and other religions, and then why I became a Christian. I would say, well, highly influenced through my mother, right? So we grew up in the hood, grew up with nothing. That's a whole other background story. But long story short, Mom introduced it at a young age.
Yeah.
She would drag us to church. She would drag me and my sister to church, and And as a youngster, I didn't understand, and to be honest, the particular church that I was going to at that time, it's funny because I could see all these topics coming out. I'm like,
There's a lot.
but to me, it was wild at the time. Somebody
Yeah.
who never had been introduced to any kind of religion
Yeah.
is now seeing these people like,
Fall out.
fall out, and they're speaking in a weird language, and they're
Yeah.
yelling at each other, and
Yeah.
everybody's in suits and ties and stuff, and I'm just some
Yeah.
kid from the hood who I couldn't relate.
Oh, for sure.
But it was that early influence of God used it as an early, I guess, to get my attention, right? He used it as a
seed.
That
like
seed.
a seed.
Sorry, I was looking for the word.
Like a mustard seed.
He planted the seed, bro. And so as we continue this podcast, I'll be able to explain some of that journey further.
Right.
But just to say why I chose Christian, well, or why over religions.
Are we able to say like we chose it? I don't think we chose it. I think it was given to us. It's the same thing about salvation. It was given to us.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, because there is a choice aspect though, because when you're faced with it, you're gonna go,
Do I want to?
do I want this or not?
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I guess I say I chose it. But
Yeah.
then I had to do my own research and I had to follow the facts. And so,
Yeah.
long story short, yeah, bro, to be an atheist took too much faith, and
Yeah.
some of these other religions were just kind of wacko, like.
Yeah.
Like, it's just weird to me that, like, I have trust issues, right? So, okay, so when you come from the hood, you do fact checks. You can smell a sales pitch from a mile away.
Yeah.
And let's say Mormonism, for instance, right? And I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it was just weird to me how they were like this. They got all their stuff from one dude named Joseph Smith. He said he saw a vision.
On the golden tablets.
Right, and he wrote it down, and then they were all like, oh, cool, let's just follow this guy.
Yeah.
And, this is a fun,
And he was 13.
crazy fact, though, like, I mean, back in the early days of it, like black people weren't even allowed to be Mormon.
Right.
But then they needed more people, and they're like, "Oh,
Let's go get us some Negroes.
let's change that." Like,
Yeah.
it's like, what is this? The NBA?
Yeah.
What is it? Like early NBA days?
if I'm not mistaken, I think Mormonism is what the fastest growing thing in Africa.
No way.
Is that or Jehovah's Witnesses? One of them. They're like brothers.
Like right
and
now?
sisters. So right now, it's the fastest growing religion in Africa.
That's wild.
You can fact check me on that.
Yeah, we
I'm
probably.
just kidding.
No, go ahead.
we
want to get fact checked. That's okay.
It's one of the two though, but yeah, it's just crazy. Like, cause in the beginning, like you said, they didn't want black people.
Yeah.
Whether it's racist or not, I don't know.
So, well, I mean, yeah, the facts are there. If it smells like a duck and walks like a duck, that thing's a duck.
So-
Okay, but what I'm saying is, like, there was too much fakery. There was too much switch up. Like, don't switch up like that. So you either are about it or you're not. And it's like, and so I just began to see through some of the weird stuff. And long story short, man, with the way the Bible was put together, right? When you look at the way the Bible was put together, and then we can go into some of these other topics of like the fine tuning of the universe and some of these really hard to answer questions. And I'm not gonna pretend like I know it all, but what I began to figure out for myself was, wow, every other religion, to me, that I seen, you had to earn it.
Right.
You had to
The works aspect.
you had to like do something and then you'll get this reward.
Don't kill cows.
All kinds of stuff.
Stuff like
Or
that.
you had to whoop yourself and then walk up this mountain to suffer and then once you got there, or if you do enough good deeds, or if you talk to this man inside of a box and you confess your sins to him, and like there were these things that just seemed weird to me, and like you start reading about Jesus.
For sure.
And it's like Jesus said some really like hardcore things like, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Right.
Okay, if that's true, which I want to know, is that true?
Yeah.
Like, no one gets to the Father except through me. So then why are certain people going and talking to another guy inside of a box and confessing their sins?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stuff like that, which we can go on to another table talk,
We can go
table study
on
that. So why, and the difference between Christianity and other religions, I think the number one for me, for the first time I seen God step down into humanity, put on flesh, and then put on suffering for me.
Yeah.
for us. And it was mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
We can rabbit trail on why didn't he just snap his fingers and why didn't he just do things a certain way, whatever. But like, I've learned to like, first of all, this is the creator of the universe. He can do whatever he wants.
Right.
But to have one that can relate to me,
Right. Who understands those struggles?
blew my mind, bro.
Yeah.
Blew my mind. So that's kind of my answer. So as we keep it pushing to the difference between Christianity and other religions, what comes to mind when you're thinking about it? What do you?
Definitely the Jesus aspect of things. Because if you look at a lot of the other, a lot of other religions, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I know so much about other religions, like, what's the Hindu stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know much about that.
Buddhism
And all that. I think for me, it's just like you never seen another person that they worshipped Hinduism, Buddhism, even the Muslim religion. Like, you never see someone that they call their savior or whatever give their life up for them.
Yeah.
You don't see it. It's not a thing.
And then, the other thing that I saw too was all these other people were still dead.
They're still, you go.
And you can go visit where they're.
Go dig them up. No,
where their tombstones are. Tombstones. I mean, where they were buried. So American.
So, like, for me, that's what really kind of just like, yep, that's a big difference there, brother. Because it's different because you don't see it. You don't see it in any other religion.
100%.
And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Like, it's the fact of if you read the Bible and you really dissect it and you really read the story of Jesus, it's everybody else is copycatted.
Yeah.
The only difference is none of these other freaks out here died for my sins.
Right.
And they didn't do it sinless.
Right.
They didn't even do it.
Right.
So to see a man come, it's the fact the way he got beat. You can start there. You can start how he did the will of the Father. He did what the Father wanted. He's going wherever the Father wanted him to do. He did it. Mm-hmm. Didn't matter. He did it.
And you have this guy named Jesus making these claims of his Father.
Yeah.
And then he's saying these other claims. When I began to read through the Gospels, he says, "Me and my Father are one."
Right.
And then, like, some of the religious leaders back in his time they were asking questions too, like to get to the core of it. Like, are you saying you're God?
Yeah.
Are you saying that you're this and that? Like, what are the claims that you're making? And he starts to say things like, "I am." He uses references that he knew.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
They should have knew because you know the Torah.
That's why when he said, "I am," like I
You know
am the I am.
Bruh.
Oh man, they freaked out.
Did you forget that's what he told Moses?
Yeah.
Bro, get on my face.
So here we have the Jesus making all these claims, bro. And and then to know, like, the way Christianity started to spread
rapidly, crazy.
Right. Okay, so he makes this claim. He gets a phone. Now, not just this claim, but there's eyewitness accounts.
Right.
Okay, because we have a biography of him of 4 different people. We have Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, right? And then Matthew and John were actually first-hand eyewitnesses.
Correct.
Meaning, like, they walked with him, wrote the stuff down, followed him. And then we have Luke and Mark, who kind of like did some good journalism.
He went off of Peter. Luke went off of Peter and Mary Magdalene, or something like that, or Mary, the mother of Jesus.
Exactly, and corroborated what all the other eyewitnesses were saying, right?
Just in more depth. It's like you see one movie, then you see behind the scenes, and then behind the scenes.
100%.
Yeah.
So, now he wasn't just creating a following; he was actually doing things like healing the sick.
Right.
Blind people were seeing.
Yeah.
Bro, the dead were rising.
Yeah.
Like, I remember reading the one about Lazarus. I think that's probably a popular one that everybody would know.
Yeah.
But you read about Lazarus, and it's like, okay, right after that, okay, this is what crazy. When I first read this, okay, hey, Jesus, your friend is sick. He's going to die. And I'm expecting like Jesus is going to.
Hey, we got to go.
Let's go, and we're going to heal him. I'm going to go heal him. I'm going to make him better.
Yep.
Okay, what does he do?
Oh, he said, cool.
What?
And he keeps doing what
he continued to kick it in the same city.
His disciples were like, bro, your boy's dying.
For days, bro.
Bro.
For days.
Could you imagine? hey, Rick, dog, I'm not doing good. You're like, okay, cool. And then you keep going. You didn't even see me at the hospital. You're like, hey, I said I was dying, bro. What do you mean?
Now, he waits, and I think it was about 4 days.
Yeah.
He gets there, and he tells them, for your sake, I waited,
Right.
because you're going to be able to see God's glory on display.
Right.
And then he makes the dude rise from the dead.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he goes, hey, roll the stone. And
Right.
they go,
He's been dead for...
yo, he's going to stink.
Yeah, he a stinky one. Yeah.
They're like, Jesus, he's going to stink.
Yeah.
And he's like, roll the stone. And then he goes, hey, Lazarus, come out.
Yeah.
And bro, so he was doing these things, bro, and I'm reading this.
Yeah.
He was doing these things that only God can do.
Yeah.
So
I think the crazy thing is hearing that. They said Jesus has such power in him that he had to say Lazarus, because if he didn't say
I
Lazarus,
remember that.
everybody else would have walked out.
Yeah,
the
bro.
tomb. Bruh.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, that's a flex.
That's crazy.
That's a flex.
Well, it's God himself.
I'm saying.
So the difference between Christianity and the other religion, that's just kind of like the surface. For me, that was what it is.
Yeah.
I didn't have to earn it.
Right.
I didn't have to pay for it. There was nothing I could do. Jesus came and he lived a life I couldn't live, right? Without sin.
Right.
And then he died on a cross to pay a penalty that I couldn't pay, because the wages of sin is death,
Yeah.
right? Which I owed that.
Right.
And Jesus was like, don't worry, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you out of this mess. And it was for free.
Right.
That for me was it. Everything takes a little bit of faith.
Right.
But even to be an atheist, it takes some faith. Like you
Unearthly faith.
bro, like
I don't believe in whatever you don't believe in. I don't
Hey,
believe in God or anything.
there was nothing, guys, and then all of a sudden it exploded into
Yeah.
this juice and soup.
You finna tell me
And we became who we are.
who gave you faith? Who gave you that idea?
Blows my mind, bro.
What are we doing?
And that's a whole other subject we can touch on later.
Facts,
But
facts.
I guess to kind of like the
Wrap
difference
it up,
between and Christianity and any other religion. This one's not going to be very long. We wanted to give you guys an intro
Yeah.
and give you guys just a quick, subject matter of what we're going to be touching on.
Yeah.
And we want to thank you for following. So as we close, is there anything else you want to touch on? Anything you want to leave them with
There's more to come.
that you could think of?
And this is real talk.
Yeah,
Like this is what we talk. This, bro, we've been here since 7:30.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, so this is normal to us.
Yeah,
It's just we're letting you guys see
100%.
how we talk and different ideas and what people think, or certain things that are popping on TikTok. We want to know, like, okay, let's line it up with scripture.
100%.
And these are the things that we want to. I mean, I'm sure people want to know, why did you pick Christianity?
Yep.
So we talk about it. I will talk about it.
And if you have questions, write them down.
Yeah.
Or write them down.
Uh,
Don't mind my age, okay?
Comment them. Comment. Them.
Comment.
Yes. Comment.
Ask the questions.
Mail it. Just send it in.
Send a mail.
day.
We'll give you a P.O. box.
7 days.
Leave it in the comments, right? We want to know. We want to know some of the questions that you're curious about.
Yeah.
And let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I was curious just like you were. He was curious just like you were.
Yep.
He had questions just like you were. What purpose do I have?
Right.
Is there a God?
Right.
Is he real? How did this call come to be?
Yeah.
What I know is that the more that you take a look at the truth, like you follow the truth,
Yeah.
the more that you're going to see that it's hard to go with any other religion. And I'm not, this is not us trying to step on other religions. This is us saying why Christianity.
Right.
I had to look at the facts. I had to look at this man named Jesus and his claims. And I was never the same, bro.
Yeah.
I was never the same.
Yeah.
So for me, that's what it is. I hope it encourages you, and I hope that you find the same truth. If you've been asking these type of questions, all I can say is this: do some research, ask the right questions, find the right church, find the right people. We're here for you,
Yeah.
and we're not perfect. We don't know it all,
Yeah.
but we can give you some things that we've learned, that we've picked up throughout this journey, that will help you to be able to make a good decision. Because one thing about our faith, which I said earlier, it takes faith, right?
Right.
But it's not a blind faith. And I thank God for that. So I think as we wrap up, thank you for following. Thank you for sticking with us. This is kind of a shorter one and an intro for us.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, share this page.
Welcome to TST.
Welcome to TST, baby.
Welcome to TST
We're going to be
reunion.
doing a lot more of these table studies with you.
Yeah.
and we'll touch on some more subjects. You'll see him once a week as we get these out to you.
That's it.
Anything else?
That's it. We out of here.
All right, my man.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
God bless.